When the game on the line, you can't fold and you can't bend. Y'all be playing it safe and I be going for the win. Remember back when they was doubting on the kid. Now they tuned in cause my game too legit.
There's a lot of you don't know about the fantasy airlines. Nation. Airline Nation. Fantasy airlines for the nation. I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner.
Yo. Analytics off the chain, all the channels not the same. Jake and Kyle, you know the name. Headliner Nation, we running the game. Y'all stuck on third down. Your content's plain Jane. Headliners on top now. We gonna move and change. Podcast off the rip. Draft guide, so legit. Fantasy world, our game tight. You know we about that Chubb life. Stuck in a rut and you need some motivation. Head to the channel for this Headliner Nation.
I'm a headliner.
What's going on, Headliner Nation? We're live, baby. Sunday morning, week 11. Whew. I'm going to admit something to you all. I want to be completely honest because I don't like lying to you guys. I don't like misleading you guys, okay? So I'd like to share something with you and be honest with you for just a moment, if you would allow me. I may or may not have just woke up. I may or may not just be getting up for the day approximately like 20 minutes ago or so. That's why we're a little late right now. Whew. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Nick and I were up late playing games last night. And Nick Carey and I were up late playing games last night. And then we added Supreme on top of it. And then things just got crazy. Yep, Carrie, there you are. Carrie's there. Carrie knows how I feel right now. He was up late with me last night. We played until like 2 o'clock in the morning, and then I didn't get to bed until like after 3. Ugh. Oh my God, George. George, are we kidding right now? George gifting 20 new members right off the bat this morning. George is an absolute legend. Legend. George, you're crazy. Hey, everybody with the hashtag George in the chat. Everybody. It's Sunday game time, George. If I was feeling sleepy a few minutes ago, I don't feel it anymore. I'm up. I'm spry now. Holy cow. George, awesome. We appreciate you. Thanks so much for the crazy generosity this morning. That's amazing. Woo. It did. It got me woke up. My voice might not sound like it. Fat Girl Waddle becoming a member for the 12th month. Good morning, Kyle. Need one wide receiver in a PPR league. Olave, Jacoby Myers, or DJ Moore. Olave is going to have a higher ceiling for you if you need a higher ceiling. If you want safety, though, it's going to be Jacoby Myers. He should be a safer floor for you than what Olave will be. Oh, man. Rich, go blue. Whew. That was a close one yesterday. It was a close one yesterday. Let's kick it off as usual with our injury updates from Dr. Ethan Turner. Let's do that first real quick. Oh, also, for those of you that were saying, oh, I want to play Call of Duty with you, Kyle, subscribe to the gaming channel, Headliner Gaming, and then come in. I always play with viewers. I mean, heck, basically my entire squad these days are viewers. I don't play with anyone that's not a viewer. So, subscribe to the gaming channel and come to the gaming channel. Where's up to, oh, there it is. I kept scrolling past it. Where are we at? Mark Andrews and Gus Edwards are both going to be in today, but Edwards reports indicate he's going to be on a snap count. So, for those of you looking to play Gus Edwards today, I'd really try to find a different option. It sounds like he's going to be on a snap count. Oh, wait. No. Ethan updated that. Gus Edwards now unlikely to play. Okay. He sent an update afterwards. So, really just kind of to go over, Ethan doesn't have a ton of updates this morning, but what he put out there last night, Mike Williams is going to be in. Keenan Allen is a game time decision, but did get a full practice in. Signs are good. I'm probably not playing him first game back, but hopefully he actually plays and stays healthy. That's kind of Nick. Yeah, let's get some soccer in, baby. Oh, my God. I'll tell you all about that story in a minute after I go through all this. But hopefully he actually plays. So, yeah, I'm kind of on the same page as Ethan here. For Keenan Allen, I'm not really wanting to play him today unless, like, I have no other options. I want to see him back for a week and healthy and full bore and out there playing well. Hopkins and Kyler Murray are going to be a game time decision on Monday. Corey Davis out again. Jerry Jeudy obviously out. We knew that. KJ Hamler will be out. Juju Smith-Schuster, Mecole Hardman are both out. We knew both of that. Matt Stafford is going to be in. Devontae Adams is going to be in. It looks like Gerald Everett is going to end up playing this week. I'm not really trusting Gerald Everett, though. A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith will be in. Zeke is expected to play, but it sounds like he's going to be on some type of a snap count as well. Cole Kmet is in, and Justin Jefferson is in as well. Whew. Brandon Knight. 1 wide receiver, 1 flex and a half PPR. Van Jefferson, Brandon Cooks, DJ Moore, Josh Palmer, Dameon Pierce. Thanks for all the amazing content. Love Headliner Nation. Brandon, appreciate you. Thanks for becoming a member for the 14th month. 1 wide receiver is going to be Brandon Cooks if you want to play it safe, and then Dameon Pierce is going to be the flex. Guillermo becoming a new member today. Guillermo, welcome into the exclusive Headliner Nation family. Love to have you. Jacob Valdez. Morning, Kyle. In a full PPR flex, Pollard, Thielen, or Paris Campbell. I'm going to go with Tony Pollard there. In another league, 2 quarterbacks. Kenny Pickett or Colt McCoy in the flex. Gabe Davis or Brian Robinson. I'm going to take the upside of Gabe Davis being inside now in Detroit. And then Kenny Pickett or Colt McCoy. I probably risk it with Kenny Pickett. Over Colt McCoy. Carla. Hey, Kyle, thanks for all you do. No, appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Really need a W this week in a PPR league. Pick 3. Debo, Kadarius Toney, Pittman, Kenyon Drake, Elijah Mitchell, and Josh Palmer. Kadarius Toney is going to be that one guy. We talk about this almost every single week. There's always like 1 or 2 guys that we feel like we say their name over and over and over, and those are the guys that we really try to keep an eye on, because if they have a good week, we're like, oh, feel good because we told a lot of people to start him. And then if he has a bad week, it's like, oh. Kadarius Toney is one of those guys for me. I'm starting him. He's a high upside wide receiver 2 for me. That's what I'm going with this week. So Carla, I'm gonna go Kadarius Toney. I'm gonna go with Debo since it is a PPR league. Since it's PPR, Kenyon Drake with Gus Edwards being active, don't love it. Eli Mitchell, we know he's not going to get any work in the passing game. He's going to be limited to 7 to 14 rushing attempts. Josh Palmer, I'm not really playing Josh Palmer this week, knowing that Mike Williams is back and Keenan Allen is back. Sounds like Gerald Everett's going to play. I'm going to go Pittman. I'm going to risk it with Pittman. There's just something that tells me Pittman's going to get enough targets this week that he might not give us 15 points. He might not give us 15 points. But he'll give us anywhere between 8 to 10 points, I think, in a PPR league. Spicy Unicorn becoming a member for the 2nd month. Thank you, Kyle, for everything you do here. No, thank you for coming and hanging out. Full PPR. Pick 3, Kamara, Amon-Ra, D-Hop, Kadarius Toney, Ramondre Stevenson, and Sons. Pick 3. Ramondre Stevenson. Amon-Ra St. Brown. I would normally say Kadarius. I would normally say D-Hop here, but I think I'm gonna risk it with Kadarius Toney again. I'm gonna go Ramondre Stevenson, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Kadarius Toney. That's what I'm gonna go with. Alvin Kamara has been very hit or miss. D-Hop is a game time decision on Monday night. Kadarius Toney, Ramondre Stevenson, and Amon-Ra is what I'm going to go with. YouTube Army, becoming a member for the 2nd month. Mike Williams or Cortland Sutton in a PPR. I don't mind risking it with Mike Williams. It's going to be a shootout. I have to think that he is going to have more than enough targets tonight, in this game. I'm going to go with Mike Williams over Cortland Sutton. Kenny Watkins, Kenyon Drake, or Garrett Wilson at the flex in a PPR. Since it's a PPR league, Kenny, I'm going to go with Garrett Wilson, and hopefully he gets the targets. Donnie Dolman, becoming a member for the 3rd month. Oh, by the way, Kenny Watkins becoming a member for the 13th month. Kenny, appreciate ya. Danny, becoming a member for the 3rd month. Morning, Kyle. On a full PPR, pick 2 wide receivers and a flex. Diggs, A.J. Brown, Amon-Ra, and Mike Williams. This is where I'm not going to risk it with Mike Williams because you got Diggs, you got A.J. Brown, you got Amon-Ra St. Brown. More than enough firepower there, more than enough safety coupled with upside. Might as well start your studs, and we'll worry about Mike Williams coming back. What's next? Becoming a member for the 3rd month. Bench Hopkins for Swift, Cooks, or Skowronek in a PPR. I'm fine with Swift in a PPR league. James Cheney, becoming a member for the 14th month. Need a running back and a flex. Montgomery, Gibson, Robinson, Allen Robinson, or Kmet. My running back is going to be Montgomery. And my flex, I'm going to go with Gibson here. I'm going to go with Gibson in my flex. He's seeing enough work that in a PPR league, I think he gets more than enough. It's a half PPR. I'm still okay with Gibson. If it's standard, I probably go with Allen Robinson. Matt Bass becoming a member for the 2nd month. Where can I improve in a 2-quarterback league? Allen and Geno, Barkley, KW3, Adams and Diggs, Kmet, Higgins, Keenan, Wilson Jr., Foreman, Ayuk, Kirk. I mean, honestly, Matt, I think you have a very strong team. You have 2 strong quarterbacks, 1 superstar quarterback, another guy that has been very safe this year. You've got great running backs with Barkley and KW3. You've got great wide receivers with Adams and Diggs. You've got the opportunity to go back and forth. You've got Kmet. Obviously, Goddard went to the IR. I think Kmet is fine right now. You're flexing Higgins, but you could also throw in Jeff Wilson Jr. You could throw in Foreman if you want to. You've got depth with Brandon Ayuk and Christian Kirk. I like your team. My wrist has been freaking itching all morning. I don't know. It's weird. Chris All In. becoming a member for the second month. A full PPR, should I start Cordero Patterson, Kenyon Drake, or Brian Robinson at the flex? I'm going to go Cordero Patterson there. Now that Gus is likely not to play. Oh, my phone's going off. Oh, never mind. I thought it was something else. I'm still going Cordero Patterson there. And then Johnson or Moreau. Juwan Johnson's going to have higher upside. Foster Moreau is going to be safer. Johnson a little bit more touchdown dependent with touchdown upside. Everyone hit that like button for me. Hit that like button super quick. Just boop, 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 boop. King Blaze becoming a member for the 13th month. Pick one for the flex and a half PPR. Dameon Pierce, Montgomery, or Keenan Allen. Thanks, Kyle. Good luck this week, gents. King, appreciate you. If I had to guess, Robert, you can't send super chats on Sundays. You can't send super chats on Sundays. You can send donos. You can't send super chats. There's no reason for you to pay to ask a question when you already pay to be a member. So we turn it off on Sundays. Dameon Pierce, Montgomery, Keenan Allen. Thank you, Kyle, and good luck. Pierce is going to be safer, but I truly believe that David Montgomery has much higher upside. Much higher upside for David Montgomery this week. If it were me and my team, I probably risk it, and I go with David Montgomery. Matt Mason become a member for the fourth month. Swift or Foreman in a full PPR. Kind of what I said earlier. In full PPR leagues, I'm always okay with starting DeAndre Swift because that's where he's getting the majority of his work right now. If you want to play it safe and you want the touches, then go with Foreman. If you want more upside, though, then DeAndre Swift absolutely has it. Jake O'Neal becoming a member for the second month. What up, Kyle? Need a running back in a flex. Swift, Jamal Williams, Pickens, the Duve, Palmer, and Kmet. Your best options here are Swift and Jamal Williams, but I don't know if this is a PPR or a half PPR league. They're playing against New York. They're probably not going to wipe the floor with New York. They're going to have to throw the football. They're going to have to help control the ball on the ground a little bit. Pickens doesn't have a ton of upside. The Duve doesn't have a ton of upside. Palmer doesn't have a ton of upside. And Kmet has upside, but are we really going to flex Cole Kmet over Swift or Jamal Williams? Jake, I risk it, and I am going to do both. Oh, my God. George is going insane out there. Hitting the like button energizes me to gift more subs. George, I don't know who you are. Clearly, you're a man of extreme wealth. But you are a legend. You're on the Mount Rushmore of Headliner Nation right now. Nico Rodriguez. Start one tight end and one wide receiver. Kmet, Njoku, Keenan Allen, Rondell Moore, Paris Campbell. I'm starting Fields, Henry, Jones, Gabe Davis, and Pollard. You've got a lot of upside there. You've got a lot of upside. Let's go with Kmet because Njoku is a game-time decision. And at wide receiver, I don't want to wait till Monday night because if this is a tough one, I risk it with Keenan Allen here. And hope for the best. Du Bois becoming a member of Excessive Chubb for the third month in a full PPR. McKinnon or Pacheco in the RB2 spot. Since it's a full PPR league, if you're playing from behind, it's McKinnon. If you feel like you need to catch points, if you feel like you're going to be behind or you're chasing the points, for me, it's McKinnon. If you got to play it a little bit more safe and you just need the points, it's Pacheco. Mark Zink gifting 5 memberships this morning. Mark, that's much appreciated. Thank you so much for the gifted memberships. You guys are insane. Appreciate you. Thanks so much, Mark, for gifting 5 memberships. Make sure you're checking to see if you just got a gifted membership from Mark. Sean Jason, $2 donation. Excuse me. Thanks so much, Sean, for that. Sneak peek. Pia, becoming a member for the 2nd month. Superflex is in a full PPR. Should I start Cordero Patterson or pick up Matt Ryan, Heineke, Zach Wilson, Mills, Pickett, Dalton, Stafford, Mayfield, or Jones? Ooh, this one is tough. Pia, if your league, whew, this one's tough. If your league scoring greatly benefits quarterbacks, I'd probably go with out of everybody you listed there, I'd probably go with Heineke. Out of everybody you listed, I'd probably go with Heineke there. I'm a liar, Matt Ryan. I'm sorry. I'm a liar, Matt Ryan. If it doesn't favor quarterbacks by a lot, then I probably roll with Cordero Patterson. That was a tough one. Cosmo becoming a member for the 14th month. Starting Mike Williams, Amari Cooper, and Tyler Boyd over DJ Moore and Darius Slayton in a half PPR. Right call? Yes, that's exactly what I would do too. 100%. Duff Dog, Kamara or Pierce in a standard league. In a standard league, Pierce is going to be safer. In a standard league, Pierce will be safer. Patrick Shaweze sending a $3 donation with the thumbs up. Appreciate you, Patrick. Thanks so much. Abraham becoming a member for the 2nd month. Good afternoon, Kyle. In a full PPR, pick a wide receiver and a flex. Mike Williams, Rondell Moore, Jamal Williams, Foreman, Marquise Brown. I'm going to go Mike Williams at wide receiver. That's definitely going to be my pick there. For the flex position, if we're playing it safe, it's going to be Foreman. It's going to be Dante Foreman if you want to play it safe. If you want more upside, then give me Jamal Williams there. Celeste becoming a member for the 2nd month. Celeste, appreciate you. Good morning. And a half PPR flex. Swift, Mitchell, Thielen, or Keenan Allen. I am going to go with DeAndre Swift there, even with it being a half PPR. I'll still go with Swift. Elijah Wilmot becoming a member for the 9th month. 2 flex spots in a full PPR. Pacheco, Hunt, James Robinson, and Van Jefferson. Pick 2. Thanks, bro. Whew. Pacheco is going to be one of them. I really don't want to start Kareem Hunt. I really don't. But I probably go with him over Robinson and Van Jefferson. And I absolutely hate it. Duran, what's going on, my man? Welcome back for the 4th month. Rondell Moore or Tony in a PPR. That's going to be Tony for me, Duran. Nicole, welcome to Holden Chubb, becoming a new member this morning. No, Nicole, welcome to the exclusive Headliner Nation family. Ricky, becoming a member for the 2nd month in a standard. 2 running backs in a flex. Chubb, yes. Mixon, yes. Sanders over Brian Robinson, yes. Boom. Over 700 viewers right now and only 231 likes. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. You can do better. Come on. I want to see 500 likes. I want to see 500 likes. I'm challenging you all. 500 likes in the next 5 minutes. 500 likes in the next 5 minutes. Jake, to gift memberships, if you click on like the donation button, there should be an option to gift memberships. Ravishing Ricky Rude with the $5 donation. Appreciate you, Ricky. It's 11:40, so by 11:45, we need to be at 500 likes. We can do it. We can do it. 500 likes. Let's go. We get to 500 likes, I'll let it flow through the chat. Nico with a $2 donation. Nico, appreciate you. Mr. Wombat becoming a member of Holden Chubb. Wombat, welcome into the exclusive Headliner Nation family. What up, Yabo? J Noise is in here. What up, Jesse? Jesse, any prize picks this week? Whoo. Outside of the video, I could do that. You know what I would love for YouTube to do? I would love YouTube to do something where in the chat I could tell if you hit the like button or not. John De Niro becoming a new member of Holden Chubb. John De Niro. Excuse me, I think I put an R in there like Robert De Niro. John De Niro. Welcome to Holden Chubb. Welcome into the exclusive Headliner Nation family. Jesse wants me to potentially go over a couple of prize picks here. Mr. Zora also becoming a member of Holden Chubb. Welcome into the exclusive Headliner Nation family. Let's go over to prize picks here real quick. Cody Seals becoming a new member here of Holden Chubb. Cody, appreciate ya. Let me play your props. All right, here's a few that Jake has put together. Jake does, so see, I actually can't play prize picks where I'm at, unfortunately. Indiana doesn't allow prize picks yet. Well, let me rephrase that. They do, but Prize Picks hasn't paid to be in Indiana yet. So I don't do as much with Prize Picks throughout the week that Jake does. I just do them for my videos earlier in the week. So let me see what Jake has here real quick, and we'll go through those. Kyle Tom Sitch becoming a member for the third month. Kadarius Toney or Michael Carter at the flex. That's Kadarius Toney for me. I had Cup and Ertz pray for me. Whoo, Kyle. You'll make it through just fine. Sean Jason and $1 dono. Sean, appreciate you. Jake O'Neal, #1 fan with the 10 bomb. Jake, appreciate you. Woo. So a few things that Jake has here. He's got the over on Russell Wilson with 225 passing yards. He's got the over on Darnell Mooney with 43.5 receiving yards. That I agree with. I'm 100% taking that. He's got the over on Devontae Smith at 58.5 receiving yards. I don't mind that at all, especially given the fact that we don't have any Dallas Goedert this week. Courtland Sutton going over 60.5 receiving yards. I would hope so. If he doesn't, it's a travesty. Jaylen Warren over 13.5 receiving yards, and Kadarius Toney over 50.5 receiving yards. That I do agree with. Love that one. Kyle Reeves becoming a member for the third month. Morning, brother. Greg D or Cole Kmet in a full PPR. Thanks, buddy. Forehead kisses. Kyle. Forehead kisses. Greg I'd probably go with Cole Kmet for the upside. Greg Dulcich is probably a little bit safer this week with no Jerry Jeudy. It's 11:44 and we don't have 500 likes yet. My goal was 500 likes by 11:45 and we're at 384 likes. Ryan O, welcome to Holden Chubb. Ryan, appreciate you joining the exclusive Headliner Nation family this morning. If everybody watching right now, if they hadn't hit the like button yet, if they just hit the like button real quick, we would smash past that. It's that easy. It's easy. It's free to do. It helps support the channel a ton. I'm going to extend it by 1 minute. I'm going to give you an extra 1 minute. Andrew Wong becoming a member for the third month. Pick one. Damian Harris, Donovan Peoples-Jones, or Darius Slayton and a half PPR. Decimated by buys and injuries. LOL, thank you. I'd probably go with Darius Slayton and hope for that touchdown. Oscar Koss and a full PPR. Pitts or Njoku since he's active. Njoku, I believe, is a game time decision. I have not seen anything saying he's actually active yet. Last I heard is Njoku is a game time decision. Let me look real quick. Is there a link to somebody else? Njoku is active today. Anna, I agree with you 100%. Ooh, Njoku being active is a game changer for me. Jake, are you out there? Are you out there and able to find anything verifying that David Njoku is in fact active for me? We've had this issue in the chat the last couple of weeks. We've had an issue the last couple of weeks where people say, "Oh yeah, he's playing," and then he's not. We haven't actually gotten the word. I need sources. Okay, because see, I don't see anything that specifically says he's active yet. He is active. Okay. I haven't seen anything yet, and I'm looking right now, and I still don't see it. Okay. All right, well, Jake said he is active. Okay. That might change some things for me. Let me catch back up here real quick. Alex V becoming a member for the 19th month. I think 19 is the most months people can be active or can be members for right now. So it'll be interesting to see when we see those 20s start to pop up. Half PPR, Robinson, Pacheco, Everett, or Henderson in the flex. I'm going to go with Pacheco there if you want to play it a little bit safe. If you want a little bit more upside, toss in Brian Robinson. Also, Cooks, Moore, Allen, or Wilson for wide receiver 2. Thanks, Kyle, for the great content. Alex, appreciate you. If I had to go wide receiver 2, if you want a little bit more upside here, Keenan Allen. If you want upside, Keenan Allen. It's going to be risky because we don't know how much he might play. If he'll be limited at all, I go with Keenan Allen. Omega Snowflake becoming a member for the second month. Pollard, Keenan Allen, or Rondell Moore in a full PPR. I'll go with Pollard there, 100%. Brandon Bailey becoming a member for the 16th month. Garrett Wilson, Kadarius Toney, Pittman, or Paris Campbell in a full PPR league. Kadarius Toney. I'm saying a lot of Kadarius Toney today, ladies and gentlemen, and it's not changing. Danny C., welcome to Holden Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation family. Appreciate it. Thanks so much. Eric E. becoming a member for the 13th month. Need one in the flex. Palmer, Samuel, or Dulcich. Since it's a full PPR, Samuel probably has a little bit more upside for me. Greg Dulcich will be safer. Oscar, I didn't answer your full question. Oh, crap, Oscar, my bad. Yeah, let me go back here, Oscar. You know what? I risk it with Njoku over Pitts. I think it's risky, but I don't care. Njoku was absolutely smashing before he got hurt. I'm going back to Njoku this week. Pitts has done nothing this year. Pick a wide receiver and a flex. Mike Williams, Palmer, Pickens, Campbell, or Cooks. Thanks for everything you guys do. I appreciate you. Sorry I skipped over your question. I got sidetracked. Mike Williams will be number 1 for the flex. Since it's a full PPR, I probably risk it with Paris Campbell in a full PPR there. Danny C. I think I welcomed you. I did. I got Eric E. Gabe Martin. Who would you start between Jamal Williams or Elijah Mitchell standard scoring? Jamal Williams, Gabe. Jacob Griffin. Top of the morning to you, Kyle. Jacob, appreciate you. I need to start 2.5 PPR out of Connor, Drake, Pittman, Mike Williams, and Jacoby Myers. Appreciate you guys. Start 2. I'm going to go with James Conner and Mike Williams here. Safety and upside. Pair them together. Daniel Fisher becoming a member of the exclusive Headliner Nation family. Welcome in. Appreciate you. TJ Schumann becoming a member for the 5th month. TJ, I'm going to skip over your question because I don't think you deserve an answer. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Who's safer between Myers and DJ Moore? Jacoby Myers is safer for me. Played Watson and Henry on Thursday Night Football, so I'm in a good spot. Need some sure points. I go with Jacoby Myers then. I think he's much safer than DJ Moore. And then he says, let's go Jets. TJ, calm down. Calm down, TJ. Frank Wildman becoming a member for the 15th month. Good morning, Zeke, Palmer, or Tony at the flex. I'm going to go Tony again. Oh, pick 2 in a full PPR. I'm going to go Tony. I don't want to play Palmer this week. Mike Williams and Keenan Allen are both back. I don't want to play Palmer this week. I probably still go with him here, though. Zeke is going to be limited this week. And he's playing with a brace on his knee. Brad Bordelon becoming a member for the 6th month. Brad, what's going on? James Conner or Foreman for the flex in a full PPR. Conner might have a little bit more upside for me, but Foreman is going to be safer. Foreman will be safer. Conner has a little bit more upside, especially since it's full PPR. He might get a few passes, a few dump offs. So that gives Conner a little bit higher upside. Ryan. Injuries are becoming a member for the 2nd month. Ryan, appreciate you. Injuries and bye weeks are killing me. Need a flex and a full PPR. DPJ, Paris Campbell, Keenan Allen, or Dante Foreman. I'm going to go with Foreman here. Still going to go with Foreman. He's the safest option. Danny C. I missed your question? Danny C. All you did was become a member. You didn't have a highlighted question or anything like that. All you did was become a member. So if I missed a question, you just typed it in the normal chat. I'm missing a lot of questions right now because we have a lot of people in here asking questions. Appreciate you becoming a member, though. Keep tossing it in the chat. Trust me, I'm going to let it flow. We're almost at 500 likes. I said I'd let it flow at 500 likes. Let's get it there real quick. Kyle, Spriggs, Dulcich, or Njoku at tight end. Dulcich is going to have a little bit more upside for me. Already flexing Sutton over Swift with Jamal Williams in the lineup in a standard league. In a standard league, I'd probably go with Dulcich, just knowing that they're going to be missing Jerry Jeudy. Nate Huff, Pickens or Pittman in a half PPR. I'm going to go with Pittman over Pickens. And then DJ Moore or Curtis Samuel in a full PPR. I probably lean to DJ Moore just a little bit. George Lewis and Kendall Lefevre becoming members of Holden Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation family. Appreciate you guys so much. Gregory Shanus becoming a member for the 2nd month. Pick 2, Keenan Allen, Rondell Moore, Amari Cooper, and half PPR. Go Giants. Greg, your Giants are playing my Lions today. Why would you come in here and say go Giants? Now I don't want to answer your question. But I will anyway, because I'm not a jerk. Keenan Allen, Rondell Moore, Amari Cooper. I'd probably go with Keenan Allen and Amari Cooper. I'm worried about trying to play Rondell Moore. The only reason that I would play Rondell Moore is if DeAndre Hopkins ends up missing. But we don't know if DeAndre Hopkins is going to be missing until tomorrow night. So it's hard to make that decision right now. I risk it with Allen and Cooper. The Chase becoming a member for the 3rd month. Good morning, Headliner Nation. Need 2.5 PPR. Keenan Allen, Deontay Johnson, Jacoby Myers, Tyler Boyd, Darnell Mooney, teetering on a playoff contention and need the dub. Darnell Mooney is absolutely going to be 1. If you need more upside, it's Tyler Boyd is your 2. If you want to be safer, it's Jacoby Myers. Anthony Long, Keenan Allen or the Duve? I'm going to go with Keenan Allen. Give me a little bit more upside with Keenan Allen there. All right. I say we get ready to let it flow. Let me wet the whistle here real quick. Carlos Mendoza becoming a member for the third month. Pollard, Tony, Sutton, Pacheco in a standard league pick 2. Pollard and Tony for me. Kerry Crossley, the soccer squad. Need 2 wide receiver and a flex. Kerry becoming a member for the 4th month. Kerry, appreciate you. DPJ, Mooney, Palmer, Drake, Hunt, and Kyron Williams. Mooney is going to be 1. Drake is going to be the other. Oh, 2 wide receivers and a flex. Mooney's going to be 1. I'll risk it with DPJ here as well, and then I'll go with Drake and the flex. All right. All right. I want to make sure I'm hydrated and the throat is wet. I want to make sure the throat has a nice coating of water over it, of H2O. Brinch toast. Yeah, you can't send super chats on Sundays. Me. Gotta make sure the throat's nice and loose. Let's massage it real quick. Does anyone want to come over here and massage my throat real fast for me? Gotta make sure the vocal cords are good to go. Okay. I was up way too late playing Call of Duty, 100%. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to absolutely just annihilate some of these questions. We have 815 viewers and only 528 likes. That hurts my soul a little bit, but that's okay. Hit the like button for me. It's an easy way to help support the channel, and it's free. Let's get ready to absolutely roll. Ladies and gentlemen, 3, 2, 1. Mason, Ruthie A, becoming a member for the 19th month. Sup, Kyle, in a 3-keeper league. I'm pretty much out. Would you give up Pittman in a 3rd for a first-round pick next year, or is that too much for a first? Honestly, if you don't plan on keeping Pittman, absolutely not. Get that first-round pick next year. 561 Phoenix becoming a member for the 2nd month in a full PPR. How do you feel about a stack of Keenan, Mike Williams, and Austin Eckler? In the game coming up, like we're going to see, that you can't get a much better situation than that. I worry about Keenan Allen re-injuring himself or whatever, but hey, that's all right. If you're looking for a stack and a good opportunity, that is going to be it. Rob Amos, Hill on a bye. Start Curtis Samuel or Van Jefferson. Starting McLaurin as well in a full PPR. Since it's a full PPR, Samuel is probably going to be a little bit safer. Funko Pop, Myers or DPJ at the flex. And a PPR, Myers is going to be safer. Sutton or Tony, we're going to go with Tony. Top of the morning, Kyle, in a PPR. Hayden Hurst or Juwan Johnson. That's going to be Juwan Johnson. And Mitchell or Elliott for the RB2. We're going to go with Mitchell there. Andrew Sanker becoming a member for the 7th month. Swift or Deontay Foreman in a PPR. If you want to play it safe, it's Foreman. If you want more upside, it's going to be Swift. Kendall, Pollard, or Stevenson in a PPR. I'm going to lean with Pollard this week if you want to play it safe. If you want more upside, go with Stevenson. Merciful Duke in a full point PPR. Michael Carter, Jamal Williams, or Tony. I'm going to go with Tony there as well. Gabe Davis or Devontae Smith, I'm going to go with Gabe Davis. Mooney, Sutton, or DJ Moore, I'm going to go with Mooney this week. Ryan Vogel becoming a member for the 16th month. So you touched on it already. PPR, Kmet, or Njoku. A little nervous about Njoku coming off an injury. I am as well. Kmet, with the way he's playing right now, I still go with Cole Kmet. Traded Connor and Andrews for Chubb. What do you think? I absolutely love it as long as you were good at tight end already. Kadarius Toney or David Montgomery in a full PPR. Kadarius Toney is going to have a higher upside. David Montgomery is going to be a safer bet. Beard Belichick becoming a member for the 3rd month. Treston Ebnar or Elijah Mitchell. I'm desperate in a standard league. It's Mitchell. Good morning, Sir Kyle. Headliner Clan need 2. Sutton, Hopkins, or Pittman Jr. If you want the upside, it's Sutton, and hopefully Hopkins plays on Monday night. If you don't want to even risk it, not knowing, then it's Sutton and Pittman. Carlos, Swift, Jamal, or Kenyon Drake, pick 1. And then Kmet or Dulcich. Kmet has a higher ceiling than Dulcich. Dulcich is going to be safer. As far as your running back goes, if it's standard, it's Jamal Williams. If it's half or full, it's DeAndre Swift. Michael, Campbell, Collins, or Pickens need 1 wide receiver. Since it's a PPR, I'll go with Campbell. Logan Thomas, McBride, or risk it with Stoll since I have Hurts, the tight end whisperer. McBride is probably going to be a little bit safer at this point, knowing that DeAndre Hopkins is banged up and that Marquise Brown is just coming back. McBride probably a little bit safer. Stoll might have a little bit more upside. Frank Garcia becoming a member for the third month. Devontae Smith or Garrett Wilson in a full PPR. The upside is going to be with Devontae Smith there. Christian Campos, Tony or D-Hop in a full PPR. I'm okay just going with Tony right off the bat, not knowing if D-Hop will play tomorrow night. Francis Guerrero becoming a new member of Holden Chubb. Francis, appreciate you. Thanks so much for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation family. Donovan Bell, what's going on? Need to drop 2 out of Pitts, Dulcich, or Freiermuth. Who are you thinking? If I had to drop 2, it's Pitts and Dulcich. Whamma Jamma. Pick 2, Debo, Sutton, or Hopkins, assuming Hopkins plays. If I assume that Hopkins plays, if you're telling me Hopkins is going to play and that's how you want me to make my decision here, then Hopkins will be one of them. And then the other one, if you want more upside, it's Debo. If you want to play it safe, it's Sutton. Red Hulk, Gibson, Cooks, or London in a PPR. I'll go with Gibson there. Stevens. Kyle, your guidance has led me to 4 straight wins. Need help starting 2 running backs in a flex. Cook, Mixon, Pollard, and Drake. Cook, Mixon, and Pollard for me. Anthony, half PPR flex. Algier, Juwan Johnson, or Chris Moore. Woo! If you want the upside, it's Juwan Johnson. If you're chasing points, it's Juwan Johnson. If you want to play it safe, then it's Algier. Who to start at the flex, Brian? MVS Moore or Jalen Warren? I'll go with MVS for that upside. Keenan Allen or DJ Moore, wide receiver 2 in a full PPR. I'll risk it with Keenan Allen. The Duve or Brian Robinson. Thanks for doing this, guys. Anthony, appreciate you. And a half PPR, I'll go with Brian Robinson. Danny, Kyler or Justin Fields? It's going to be Justin Fields. And then the Cowboys or Eagles defense. It is Cowboys or Eagles defense. I'm going to go with the Eagles defense. Pat Freiermuth or David Njoku in a full PPR. Pat Freiermuth is going to have more upside for me. Dulcich or Paris Campbell. Since it's a PPR league, Paris Campbell might end up being a little bit safer. Dulcich has, or excuse me, that's the other way around. Dulcich is safer. Paris Campbell has more upside. Risk it with Hopkins or play it safe with Myers. I mean, if you need to play it safe, Stanley, becoming a member for the 14th month, by the way, then just go with Jacoby Myers, skip over Hopkins, and see what happens. Also, Foreman or McKinnon in a full PPR, I probably still going to go with Foreman. Yes, worried about the negative game script. I get that, but he's still going to get touches. Should still get 15 carries for you. You rock, Stanley. Appreciate you. Bradley becoming a member for the 17th month. Good morning, Headliner Nation. In a half PPR, pick 1 running back plus 1 flex. Gordon, Mitchell, DPJ, and DJ Moore. I'm going to go with Mitchell and DPJ here. Okay, I need to get another drink. Standard League, pick 2, please. James Conner, Swift, or Gibson. If I'm picking 2 in a Standard League, it's going to be Conner and Gibson. Kenyon Drake or Foster Moreau in the flex. Tight end premium, full PPR. I'm going to go Kenyon Drake still. Flex, Cordero Patterson, Swift, or Tony. Non-PPR for running backs. PPR for wide receivers. Oh, that's Tony. Easy then. Pitts or Njoku coming off the high ankle sprain. That's going to be Njoku over Pitts. Pierce or Connor in a full PPR. Pierce is going to be safer. Connor will have more upside for me. Monstrous. Where'd it go? Oh, no, it scrolled. Monstrous, there you are. Mike Williams, Chris Olave, or DeAndre Hopkins, then Everett or Dulcich. Thank you so much, Kyle. I'm going to go Dulcich over Everett, and then Mike Williams and Chris Olave over DeAndre Hopkins, not knowing if DeAndre Hopkins actually plays tomorrow night. Antha, Spirit Catcher with the $1 donation. Appreciate you so much. Rob Amos, need a receiver. Have Hill and McLaurin, Curtis Samuel, Van Jefferson, CMC, Stevenson, Montgomery, Robinson, Michael Carter. Should I trade Hurts and Brian Robinson for St. Brown and Burrow? Yes, absolutely I would do that. Hurts and Burrow are not that far off. Drake or Patterson for the flex in a half PPR. That's Cordero Patterson for me. MVS or Slayton in a half PPR. They both have the same risk, same reward. I go with MVS barely over Slayton if you want a little bit more reward there, just because there is a little bit more opportunity for them to throw the ball. Slayton is probably a little bit safer, though. Keenan Allen or Rondale Moore or Brian Robinson for the wide receiver and the flex. I probably go with Brian Robinson and Keenan Allen there. I know I'm not picking Rondale Moore right now, ladies and gentlemen. Let me talk before I go through and continue to let it flow. Let me explain my thought process with the Arizona team right now. Ben R. becoming a member for the 3rd month. Singletary, Jamal Williams, James Conner at PPR pick 2. Thanks, Ben. You're welcome. I'm going to go Jamal Williams and James Conner. Listen real quick. If you have an Arizona wide receiver, I need you to understand my thought process here. DeAndre Hopkins is a game time decision for tomorrow night. We don't even know if he's going to play yet. Marquise Brown could end up being back and playing. The thought process is he will be out there. We don't know that for sure. We don't know if he's going to be limited. We don't know what his workload is going to be like. We don't know what that offense is going to look like. And then Rondale Moore, if DeAndre Hopkins were to miss, Rondale Moore is a start for me no matter what. If Marquise Brown were not to start, Rondale Moore is a start for me no matter what. If Hopkins, Brown, and Rondale Moore all play tomorrow night, Hopkins would be the only one that I would start. And it's a Monday night game. That is an issue because if you start one of those guys and there are any issues, you are going to run into a problem. So let me make something clear. If it were my team, if I was setting my lineup and I had any of these guys, this is what I would do. DeAndre Hopkins, I would wait on unless I have somebody that is wide receiver 2 or higher. If I had somebody that was wide receiver 2 or higher, I'd probably look at playing them over DeAndre Hopkins. If I had Rondale Moore, I only play him unless I'm looking at waiver wire fodder. If I had Marquise Brown, I'm not waiting on him at all. I'm not waiting on Marquise Brown at all. I'm not starting him at all. That is my breakdown of the Arizona Cardinals offense and what it would look like. If you guys ask me any questions about them, that is exactly what I will be going by. If your gut tells you anything else, then go with your gut. I am playing it safe with that matchup. All right. Ryan Davis becoming a member for the 3rd month. Good morning, headliners. On a streak and need to help to keep it rolling. Who do I start at QB? Herbert or Jones? Still going to go with Herbert there, 100%. And then Fields or Burrow? That's going to be Fields for me as well. Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate it. Ale Salmon becoming a member for the 2nd month. Hey, Kyle, PPR, please pick one. Gabe Davis, Garrett Wilson, or DJ Moore. Thanks for all the help. That's Gabe Davis for me. Ben R. dropping $1 dono. Appreciate you. Pat Freiermuth or Higbee? Higbee's going to be safer than Freiermuth. Higbee will be safer than Freiermuth. He'll see more targets. Freiermuth has more touchdown upside, though. Ape Wrangler becoming a member for the 15th month. Appreciate the months of helping. Need help this week. Pollard, Moore, Keenan, Najee, and Pickens. One running back, one wide receiver, and a flex. Pollard's going to be my running back. My wide receiver is going to be Keenan Allen. And I probably go with Najee Harris at the flex. Jonathan Williams becoming a member of Hole and Chubb. Jonathan, appreciate you. Thanks so much for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation family this morning. Jay Elliott, can you get an injury report? Yeah, we already went over it. There's not really a whole lot to update right now. Mark Andrews is going to be in. Gus Edwards is going to be out. Devontae Parker is in. A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith are in. Gerald Everett is in. Devontae Adams is in. Matthew Stafford is in. Justin Jefferson is in. Cole Kmet is going to be in. We don't know about the Monday night game yet, and that's really going to be the biggest thing. Keenan Allen is expected to play today. Mike Williams is expected to play today. That's basically it for the most part. If you've got a specific person, though, let me know. Kmet, Slayton, or Van Jefferson and a half. You know what? Kmet is probably going to be your safest pick here. He's seeing the most right now. King Blaze, Hopkins, Keenan Allen, or Toney. It's going to be Kadarius Toney for me this week. If Kadarius Toney bombs this week, it's gonna kill a lot of people because I have told a lot of people to start him. Eduardo, become a member for the 14th month and a half. PPR, need a wide receiver and a flex. Gabe Davis, Tyler Boyd, Antonio Gibson, Brian Robertson. I probably go with Gabe Davis and Tyler Boyd. There's a lot of upside there. It could make or break your week, but there's a lot of upside. Carlos, considering sitting D-Hop and playing Gabe Davis at wide receiver 2 with Drake as my flex over Robinson Jr., I'm fine with that. I love Gabe Davis. This is a matchup that he absolutely could end up being just fine in. I'm going to go with that. If it were my team, I would put him in and be just fine. Jason Hodge, I'm 4-6 in a full PPR and need 2 wins. Oh, and need to win. Kenyon Drake or Cordero Patterson in the flex. Already played Aaron Jones and Christian Watson. Well, you're off to a good start then. I'd probably go with Cordero Patterson here. 561 Phoenix with the $3 dono. Appreciate you, Phoenix. Thanks so much. Whew. I got to stretch real quick. Stretch it out. Stretch it out. There we go. Luis with the $1 dono. Luis, appreciate you. Kyle, got to drop one. Edwards or Hunt? Appreciate you. I hate that. I'd probably go with Gus Edwards. I would. I go with Edwards just because he's hurt. Dave Curtis, Drake or Foreman in a full PPR. I probably still go with Foreman here. Yeah, I know he could be game scripted out, but I just feel like he's going to get you at least 15 carries. King Clubs becoming a member of Holden Chubb. King Clubs, I appreciate with you. With that being said, Davis, Drake probably does have a little bit more upside too. Chuck Marsh, I need some help. Komet at tight end or bring back Njoku, Slayton, or Van Jefferson for wide receiver 2. I go with Slayton at wide receiver, and I leave Komet in over Njoku right now. Sean Shaw Jr. becoming a member for the 8th month. Chark was for 15th month. Chuck Marsh, for 15 months. What up, Big Kyle? Thanks for everything you guys do. No, appreciate you, Sean. Thanks for being here. And a full PPR, would you play Brian Robinson over Davis Mills? Would you trust Keenan Allen as a bye week filler or drop Evan Ingram from Mooney? I mean, I would play Mooney this week. I would much rather play Mooney this week over Evan or over Keenan Allen. And then Brian Robinson over Davis Mills. It sounds like you're talking super flex here. I'd probably still go with Davis Mills, Tyler Hogan becoming a member of Holden Chubb. Tyler, appreciate you. Thanks so much. Sean Shaw Jr. with a $20 donation. Shaw, appreciate you. Thanks for being you. No, Sean. Thanks for being you, and thanks for being here. Jackson Meyer becoming a member of Holden Chubb. Welcome into the exclusive Headliner Nation family, y'all. BK 205 word gifted a membership. BK, appreciate you. That membership went to Jeffrey World. Thanks so much. Big Red Machine becoming a member for the 3rd month. Fantasy Headliners rocking content week in and week out. Pittman or Rondell Moore? I'm going to go with Pittman here at the flex and a standard. I'm going to go with Pittman here. And then started 0-4, now 5-5. Win today, be in 2nd place. Let's go. I'm going to go with Pittman. Brinch Toast with the $5 dono. Brinch, appreciate you. Thanks so much. Juan Fonseca with the $5 dono. Juan, appreciate you. Should we do an update to see how many members we currently have? Alizam. Gaida? I probably messed that up. I'm so sorry. But welcome into the exclusive Headliner Nation family. Thanks so much. Let's check. Let's see where we're at member-wise. Let's see where we're at right now. We're closing in on 2,000 members. We're at 1,907 members. 1,907 members. We are less than 100 members away from breaking the 2,000 member mark. Holy cow. Raphael Polanco becoming a member of Headliner Nation. Thanks so much, Raphael, for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation family today. Wouldn't it be something if we hit that mark? I don't have anything for 2,000 members. Desmond gifted a membership, though. Desmond, appreciates you. Thanks so much for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation family. You're doing your part. You are. Lit Nick gifted 5 memberships. Lit Nick gifted 5 memberships. I can't shave my beard. I can't do that. Hold on. I'm messaging Jake real quick. I mean, I've punished myself. I feel like we should make Jake punish himself, but I donated 5 at the same time. I just found an art museum key. It's meant to be baby Nick. Nick played Warzone until like 2 o'clock in the morning with me, and then he gets right back on first thing this morning. Nick is addicted. You're addicted, Nick. Dev becoming a member for the 19th month. Happy Sunday. Jake said he'll shave his head. That does it. Oh my gosh. Happy Sunday. Chanel or Terrence Marshall? Dev, for me, Terrence Marshall has higher upside. I go with Terrence Marshall probably. Galladay or Khalif Raymond? Good luck to everyone today. Khalif Raymond. Man, you're hurting, my man. I'm not shaving my beard. I already shaved my head. I already shaved my head for 1,500 members. I'm not going to shave my beard right now. I do enough to hurt myself. If we get, listen, if we get to 2,000 members by the end of the stream, next Saturday night, I will wax a part of each of my thighs live on stream. If that's what you want. If you want me to punish myself, that's the best that I can come up with right now. Seth Martens becoming a member of Holden Chubb. Seth, appreciates you. And I know it's because everybody got sick. I'm sorry. I'm not waxing my full thigh. I'm not waxing my armpits. I'm not waxing my butt cheeks on stream. Oh my gosh. Oziel Vasquez becoming a member for the 12th month in a full PPR with Njoku in. Who's a better option, him or Komet? I'm still rolling with Komet. Jake is thinking of something right now. Anna, yes, they do grab the hair. My God, they hurt like hell, too. I'm not waxing my chest. I'm not waxing my eyebrows. Grimmy. Grow all my hair for a year, Jesse. I don't know if I can do that either. Jake is thinking right now. Grimmy, Van Jefferson, Devontae Smith, or Tyler Boyd? Need 2. I'm going to go with Smith and Boyd there. Traded Fournette for Swift straight up. Win or loss? I don't mind that. Daslow. $4.99 or $4.99 donation from King. Appreciate you. Get up. King, appreciate you. Pickett or Jarvis Landry for upside. Thank you, sir. I probably go with Kenny Pickett there. Patterson or Pierce in the flex. Still going to go with Pierce. Patterson or Jacobs. Going to go with Jacobs. Andy Osman with the $1 donation. Appreciate you, Andy. Half PPR, Pitts or Njoku in a full PPR. Flex, Patterson or Devontae Smith. I'll go with Cordero Patterson, and I'm going to go Njoku over Pitts. Sit in an ice bath? Yeah, Dazzle, don't worry about what they say. Miles Sanders and McLaurin for my Pierce. I need wide receiver help. Jamie, I don't think it's bad, but I would be looking for a little bit more. I would be looking for a little bit more. Jesse, I don't do, like, spicy. I don't do super spicy stuff. I don't like to sweat when I eat my food. I like to enjoy it. Eric Cruz, becoming a member for the 7th month. Eric, appreciate you. Need 2 for the flex. Landry, Van Jefferson, Jerick McKinnon likely need upside. If you need upside, we're going to go with Van Jefferson and Landry then. $2,000 members, you got to run in the snow with just your boxers. I'm not doing anything naked. I would do something like that. I would have to have some type of clothes on, even if it's not a ton. If I did like in my swimsuit or something like that. Fat Girl Waddle with the $5 dono. Appreciate you. The noob. I'm not a noob. You're a noob. I'm kidding. You're not a noob. Traded Chase for Waddle. Good move. Need wins now? Yeah, I would do that. I would do that. Eric, appreciate you. Thanks so much. I'd run in the snow for no price. Litnick and I will do swan dives. Hayden Hurst or Pitts? Hurst is probably safer. Omar Brentes becoming a member for the 13th month. I want to start Myers over Hopkins. I'm starting Stevenson. Is it a good idea to sack? I have Jamal Williams on my bench. Thoughts? I don't mind it. That's fine with me. That's absolutely fine with me. Ben, I missed your super chat question. Where? Ben, hold on a second. I don't see it. Let me scroll back. Let me scroll back. Oh, here it is. My bad, man. My bad. I found it. Sorry about that. Ben becoming a member for the 19th month. Ben, appreciate you. Thanks so much for alerting me to missing that. Half PPR pick 2, Hopkins, Connor, and Keenan Allen. Thanks. Since Keenan Allen is such a risk, I'd probably go Connor and Hopkins here. I mean, you're risking it no matter what, so you have to decide here. Definitely going Connor. But then the point, and then after that, here's the thing that we go from. Hopkins might not even play Monday night, so if you don't have somebody to put in there, then just go with Keenan Allen. If you don't have somebody that you can put in for Hopkins, just go Keenan Allen and Connor. Kevin Olson becoming a new member here of the exclusive Headliner Nation family. Kevin, welcome in and appreciate you. All right. So Jake just said, and this came from Anna. This came from Anna. This is Anna's idea. I am throwing her out there. If we got to 2,000 members today, then our daughters would have to do our makeup live on stream next weekend, next Saturday night. We could do something like that. Jake gets to tackle me in the snow. Well, Jake doesn't have any snow in North Carolina. A little tasty. Gabe Davis or Jamal Williams? Jamal Williams is going to be safer. Higbee's going to be safer than Hawkinson. Higbee's ranked higher this week because Higbee doesn't have any Cooper Kupp. Hawkinson still has Thielen and Justin Jefferson. That would be why. Do you think because the Eagles slot cornerback is out for the year and Paris Campbell has been on a run with Ryan at the helm, do you think he'd be a better start than Deebo Samuel in a full PPR? Honestly, with me, Raphael, I get the thought process. I really do, and I don't hate the way that you're thinking there. You're articulating that well, and you're putting together a good argument. The problem with me is that Deebo is such a weapon. It's hard for me to set him. And yeah, he hasn't been great. I get that, but Deebo can strike at any time. With Paris Campbell, you're kind of banking on something that we haven't seen consistently from him. The Diggs helmet for 2,000. I think we're already doing that for something, though. Jason Lopez sent a $1 donation with the hot dog. Appreciate you. Football 100. Welcome to Holden Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation family. Nate. We're not starting Taysom Hill. I can tell you that right now. We're not starting Taysom Hill. Pittman or Mooney? I've got Mooney higher this week. Yeah, the Diggs helmet I thought we were already giving away. Hayden Hurst or Drake London in the flex? I'd probably go with Drake London there. Higbee or the Muth for Matt? Higbee's going to be safer. The Muth has a little bit higher upside for me this week. Keenan Thielen or Curtis Samuel in a full PPR? Thielen is going to be safest. Zeke, Gibson, or B-Rob? If it's full PPR, it's going to be Gibson for me. I'm not doing the Cinnamon Challenge. Joaquin Gonzalez sending a $5 donation. Joaquin, appreciate you. Thanks so much. My rant on Taysom Hill. I did rant on Taysom Hill. And probably my luck, Taysom Hill is going to score like 45 points this week. And you know what? I'm still right. I'm still right about Taysom Hill. Because now he's won you 2 out of 11 weeks this season. That's it. The ice bath challenge or the ice bucket challenge. But I think at this point, we've wasted so much time trying to figure it out that we're not going to get it. But maybe we'll figure out something. I'll talk with Jake, and if we hit 2,000 members this week, we'll do something. Thielen, Pittman, or Slayton in a PPR? I'll go with Thielen and Pittman there. The Duve, Slayton, or Allen? I got to choose 2. Probably going to go with Slayton and Allen. I'm going with Tony. Andy Osman becoming a member of Holden Chubb. Andy, appreciate you. I'm not doing the milk crate challenge because I'll fall and break my neck. You think Garrett Wilson can blow up again against the Pats? I think he's going to get enough targets. But it's what does he do with those targets? Are they all little short dump passes and things like that? If they are, he won't blow up, but he'll still be a decent start. Anna's gifting 10 memberships. Anna, appreciate you. Thanks so much for the gifted memberships, Anna. Gifting another 10. Boyd over Williams. Ryan, Boyd will have higher upside for me. Williams will be safer. Raphael, look at your last question. Didn't I just answer? The Jets stopping Ramondre Stevenson? I mean, they can do that, but I mean, they still have guys there. They just spread the ball around so much, and they're not a big play offense. But you've got Jacoby Myers, who is super consistent. You've got tight ends that, again, split so much, but they can make big plays, so you have to account for them. Kim, I'm not into punishment. Listen. Maybe some of us are, Kim. I'm kidding. Maybe not. What up, Kyle? In a full PPR, Amari, Myers, or Campbell? Amari, Myers, or Campbell? How many can we start? Because it just scrolled. Luis with the $1 dono. Appreciate you. Where did it go to? Now it just keeps scrolling. I've lost it. I've lost my question. I can't find it anymore. Should I throw in Pacheco for D-Hop at the flex? Jose, I probably try to risk it with D-Hop. Just grab somebody, anybody that if he doesn't play, you can put in. Who do I like more between the Bears and the Falcons? I do think the Bears can bounce back this week. I do think the Bears have an opportunity to bounce back this week. Yeah, I'm taking the Bears. Deontay Foreman, Paris Campbell, Garrett Wilson, or Jamal Williams in the flex in a full PPR. I'm going to go Jamal Williams there. Jim, I'm not... if you're going to try and start Hopkins, which I would rather play Hopkins over MVS, try to make sure that you have somebody available to throw in his place if he doesn't play. Full PPR, Pierce or Connor? Connor's probably going to have more upside than Pierce. Connor will probably have more upside than Pierce in a full PPR. Drop Campbell, Deontay Johnson, or Pickens? I'd probably drop Deontay Johnson, and there's going to be a lot of Deontay Johnson truthers that don't like that. CMC, Swift, Stevenson, and Pierce in a full PPR. Corbin, that's a very, very tough one. I'm probably sitting Pierce in a full PPR. He doesn't get passing work at all. Sean J., I've answered your question. I've answered your question already. You can stop typing it. Serving Soul, welcome to Holden Chubb. Appreciate you joining the exclusive Headliner Nation family. Mark, rivalry week. Need to start one. Dotson, Hollins, or Hopkins? I mean, I'd rather start Hopkins over those other two guys, but you need to get somebody. You need to get somebody to play. If he doesn't play, you got to have someone to put in his place. Gabe Davis or Olave? It's Gabe Davis. Sean J., I have answered your question. I will do it one more time. It is Jamal Williams for me. The only reason I'm asking you to stop spamming is because your message keeps being held for some reason, and I have to keep hitting the show button and stop what I'm doing, okay? Daniel Jones or Russell Wilson? It's Daniel Jones for me. He's got higher upside. Detroit has a hard time stopping running backs. John Bean, welcome to Holden Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation family. Thielen or Garrett Wilson? Thielen's going to be safer. Garrett Wilson's going to have a higher upside. Chiquilas? I don't know what those are. Football, how do you get me to answer your question? Type it in the chat. That's all I've been doing for an hour and a half now is answering questions. I'm not going to always get to every single one. I get to as many as possible. Knox or Njoku this week, Jack? I'll go with Njoku. Mitchell or Palmer? I'll go with Mitchell. Nathan, I'll still go Deontay Foreman over Antonio Gibson. Usually have it for breakfast. May have to try it sometime. See if one of the restaurants here has it. Play Everett or drop for Conklin or Moreau. I don't like Everett this week. I'd rather play Moreau than Everett this week for sure. I don't know if I'd necessarily want to get rid of Everett, though. Curtis Samuel or Garrett Wilson? Garrett Wilson has higher upside. Start 2, Smith, Wilson, and Campbell. I'm going to go with Smith. And then Campbell, I like Campbell if it's a PPR league. Jake Horwitz becoming a member of Holden Chubb. Jake, appreciate you. Jerry Gonzalez becoming a member for the 3rd month. Trade Lenny and Judy for Devontae Smith. Got Jacobs, Etienne, and Stevenson. JJ, Gabe Davis, and Mooney. I probably hold Lenny because you don't need Devontae Smith. You don't need him. I probably hold it. Anna, thank you for helping with defensive questions. Thank you. If you're asking a defensive special team question, Anna is helping relay some of those messages by using our rankings videos that you all get on Thursdays, which has the defensive, kicker, and flex rankings in them. Gregory Gladden becoming a member for the 3rd month. Foreman or Drake? Foreman's going to be safer. Drake's going to have more upside. That's kind of what we've gone with there so far. If you're looking for a little bit more upside, it's probably going to be Drake. Foreman should still get you 15 carries, though. Somebody is saying that Hollywood has been ruled out. Is that correct? He's out. Okay. If Marquise Brown is out, yes, Hollywood Brown will not play. All right. Everyone needs to listen, and they need to listen closely. If you have been watching and I answered anything with a Rondale Moore question, we have to reverse that now. And it's basically, Sean, you're good, no worries. And it's basically what I went over a few minutes ago. Okay, let me reiterate a few minutes ago what I said. I told everybody that if Hollywood Brown was out, that Rondale Moore was in fact a start for me. And now knowing that not only is Hollywood Brown out, but DeAndre Hopkins is banged up, we are absolutely going with Rondale Moore now. So if I have told you to sit Rondale Moore, unless you have a wide receiver 1 in front of him, he is probably going to be a start now. Flipping Steve, welcome to Hole and Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation family. Gregory Gladden sending a $5 dono. Appreciate you. Cavey becoming a member for the 10th month. Hey, Kyle, Devontae Smith or Michael Pittman? Smith has a much higher ceiling than Pittman if you need that. All right? So back to it again. That boy, you are in a perfect position then because you can play Rondale Moore, and if Hop's out, you've got someone to fill in with him. All right, so if you have asked a Rondale Moore question at any point, Dapper Dan, I probably still go with Kadarius Toney over Rondale Moore. Ethan, Ayuk or Rondale Moore? Ayuk is going to be safer. Rondale Moore does have a higher upside for me now. I probably do lean Rondale Moore over Ayuk just barely. Foreman or Rondale Moore in a standard league, Kyle, it's going to be Rondale Moore. Hawkinson over Rondale Moore? No, Rondale Moore will play over Hawkinson for me. In a full PPR, pick 2, Connor Drake, Ramondre Stevenson, and Rondale Moore. I'm going to go Rondale Moore and Ramondre Stevenson. Flex Foreman, Pollard, or Olave. It's going to be Pollard for me. Rondale Moore over Mooney. Ooh, this one's tough. Rondale Moore over Mooney. Rondell Moore over Mooney. Andy, how do you receive gifted memberships? Well, Andy, you have a membership because you're able to type in the chat right now. Tony Drake or Pierce? Football. In a full PPR, it's Kadarius Toney for me. Full PPR, gamble on Campbell or stick with Myers? Myers is still safer for me. Michael Mariona becoming a new member here of Holden Chubb. Thank you so much. Appreciate you joining the exclusive Headliner Nation family. Flipping Steve became a member as well. I don't know if I got that earlier. I apologize if I missed it. McLaurin or DJ Moore? Give me McLaurin. Elijah Mitchell or Brian Robinson? Brian Robinson has higher upside. Claypool or Dulcich? I'm going to go with Dulcich there. Tony Pollard or Brian Robinson? It's going to be Tony Pollard. Ricky Sutton or Donovan Peoples-Jones? I'm going to go Sutton. I like Donovan Peoples-Jones. I don't love the matchup. I don't love the matchup this week. When we get a better matchup, we'll go back to starting him. I just don't love it. I will go Kenyon Drake over Donovan Peoples-Jones this week as well. Lance, forehead kisses. DJ Moore or Devontae Smith and a half PPR? Devontae Smith for me. And then James Robinson or Kyron Williams? I'll be James Robinson. Miles Sanders over Brian Robinson. Kmet over Njoku. Mooney has a higher upside than Ayuk, but Ayuk is a safer play. I would go with one of those guys over Singletary. Dapper Dan, I'll go with Mooney over Hopkins. So nothing for Patterson or B-Rob full PPR. I don't understand the question. If you're asking me to pick one, it's Patterson over B-Rob. Forehead kisses emoji. Eric, Mike Williams, Gabe Davis, Rondell Moore, Garrett Wilson, pick two. If you want all the upside in the world, it's Gabe Davis and Rondell Moore. If you want to play it a little bit safe, it's probably Rondell Moore and Mike Williams. Beard or mustache? Beard. Schultz or Hawkinson? Schultz is going to be safer for me this week. I've got him a little higher. Keenan Allen or Deontay Foreman in the flex is going to be Deontay Foreman. Dulcich or the Muth? Dulcich is safer. The Muth has a higher upside. Sutton or Devontae Smith? Sutton is going to be safer. He should see more volume than Smith this week. Michael, just joined, fellas. Longtime watcher. Welcome in. Appreciate you joining. Struggling with my lineup. Need one wide receiver and two flex. Kadarius Toney, Mike Williams, Ayuk, and Pacheco. It's going to be all your wide receivers there. Toney, Williams, and Ayuk. McLaurin, Pittman, or Sutton? If you need the highest upside, it's going to be Sutton and McLaurin. If you want to be safest, it would be Pittman and McLaurin. Hurst or Everett? Probably still Hurst for me this week. Rondell Moore or Tyler Boyd? I probably go Rondell Moore over Tyler Boyd this week. Anna, are you trying? Is that a compliment? Did you just compliment me, Anna, without knowing it? You did, didn't you? Thanksgiving turkey or ham? Turkey if it's dark meat. Turkey if it is dark meat. And then ham, and then white meat turkey. Fill in the blank, becoming a member for the 19th month on the road to Disney. Shout out to you and Jake for all you do for the community. Phil, appreciate you. Enjoy Disney World. That's how I was able to get my wife. That's hilarious. Zeke or Kenyon Drake? It's Kenyon Drake. Hopkins or Toney? It's Toney. Anna, you're so mean. You treat me so poorly. Jacoby Myers or Rondell Moore? Rondell Moore. Garrett Wilson or Paris Campbell? Garrett Wilson has a higher upside. Paris Campbell probably a little bit safer. Deontay or DJ Moore in the flex? I would go DJ Moore. Higbee, Dulcich, or Kmet? Higbee is going to be the safest. Stafford is back, and Stafford and Higbee are on the same page. I'm fine with that. Jimmy G higher than Heineke. And a full PPR, Myers has a little bit more upside than what Foreman does. Connor, Foreman, Zeke, or Gibson in a full PPR is going to be Connor for me. Pick 2.5 PPR, Swift, Stevenson, or Drake. I'll go with Swift and Stevenson. Kenyon Drake or Elijah Mitchell will be Kenyon Drake. I'll go with Njoku over Hurst. I'll go with Komet over Njoku. I'll go with football over soccer because it's funnier to say. I'll go with Terrace Marshall over Nico Collins in a full PPR. Jimmy G over Dalton. I'm out of Foreman, Swift, and Tony in a half PPR. If you want more upside, sit Foreman. If you want to be safer, sit Swift. I would play Pickens over Deontay Johnson. I've got Foreman over Brian Robinson. I've got Higbee over Komet. I've got Rondell Moore over Thielen. I've got Devontae Smith over Pickens. I've got Jamal Williams over Gibson. I've got Foreman over Brian Robinson. I've got Fields over Dak. I've got Jarvis Landry over Wandell. I've got Njoku over Conklin. I've got Montgomery over Peoples-Jones. I've got Olave for upside over Pittman. Pittman if you want to be safer. If you want to play it safe with Hopkins, go with Thielen. I would go Dameon Pierce over Kenyon Drake. I would go Rondell Moore over Olave. I would go Mooney over Pittman for the upside. I wouldn't risk it with Hopkins. I would just play Sutton. I've got Gabe Davis over Boyd. I've got Collins over Pickens for the touchdown upside. I've got Mooney and Tony over Hopkins. We're not even going to worry about waiting on that. Who do I got in the World Cup? USA. I don't know. I'm not going to watch the World Cup. Pollard or Drake? I'm going to go Pollard. I've got in a full PPR, if you want more upside, go MVS over Hunt. Jake's back from the Home Depot. Mooney over Palmer in a full PPR, yes. Najee or Zeke, I'll go Najee. Tony or Myers, I'll go Tony. Mooney, Hopkins, or Tony, I'm going to go Mooney and Tony. Patterson or Connor. Connor has more upside than Patterson. Patterson will be safer. I'll go with Dulcich over Zeke. I'm not going to play Zeke this week unless I absolutely have to. Njoku or Dulcich, I'll go Dulcich still. Pick 2, Slayton, MVS, Paris Campbell, or George Pickens. If I have to pick 2, I will go with Paris Campbell and Darius Slayton. What's on my Christmas list, Sofek? My Christmas list, I want my kids to have a great Christmas and be absolutely happy, and I want the Headliner Nation to enjoy their Christmas. That's what would make me happiest. Monty or Robinson, we're going to go Monty. No, football. It's not football. I've went over this a couple of times. So let me go. Hopkins is a game time decision. They play tomorrow night. They play tomorrow night. They don't play today. They play tomorrow night. We don't know if he's going to play or not. I'll go Jamal Williams over Foreman. If you want to play it safe, go ahead and go Foreman over D-Hop. Higbee over Komet. Best fast food fries, Rallies. Montgomery or Deebo Samuel? Montgomery. Andy, you may have asked your question twice, but there's been people asking questions for almost 2 hours now. And then you didn't type it, and that's when I saw your name. Sanders over Robinson Jr., yes. KFC does have some good fries, Nick. You are right about that. Rondell Moore over Pittman. Tony over Palmer. Eagles defense. Higbee over Komet. Daniel Jones over Jimmy G and Kyler Murray. Rally's fries are legit, yes. Gibson, Sutton, or Peoples-Jones. I'll go with Sutton. Foreman or Patterson. I'll go with Patterson. Njoku or Moreau. I'll probably go with Njoku there. $100 says, no, I slept until right before the stream. I'm not going to be taking a nap today. Paris Campbell over Mooney. No, I'll go Mooney still. Gibson or Sutton in the flex. Gibson, if it's PPR, Gibson has a little bit more upside, but Sutton will be safer. Anything else, it's Sutton for me. Allen Robinson over Thielen if you want to play it safe. Thielen if you want a little bit more upside. Pacheco over Hunt. Connor over Williams. Tony, Garrett Wilson, Ayuk, and Olave. I'm sitting Garrett Wilson out of those. A-Rob, Skonornik, Deontay, or Campbell in the flex. Campbell highest upside. A-Rob safest. Brian Robinson's going to be safer over Olave. Olave will have more upside. Carter or Pacheco, I'll go with Pacheco. Gabe Davis over Mooney, but they're both very, very close. Jason Lopez with the $1 dono. Appreciate you. Raphael, you're welcome. You got to try In-N-Out. I don't have an In-N-Out close to me, Jason, so I've never been able to try it. Higbee or Garrett Wilson, it's going to be Higbee for me. Najee or Elijah Mitchell. Elijah Mitchell will be safer. Kenyon Drake or James Conner. James Conner. Ayuk or St. Brown, going to go with Amon-Ra. James Robinson over Hunt. I got to sit one out of Gabe Davis, Pittman, Olave, Mike Williams, Garrett Wilson, and Devontae. Well, I'm starting Gabe Davis. I'm starting Pittman. I'm starting Mike Williams. And I'm going to start Olave there. If you want more upside, then put Pittman on the bench and put Devontae Smith in instead. More upside is Tony over Pierce. Fill in the blank. No, you can't gift memberships on iPhone sometimes. It's really weird. Swift or Foreman in a full PPR. In a full PPR, Swift has higher upside. Sutton over Njoku. Cooks over Palmer. Dottie G with the 99-cent donation. Appreciate you. A-Rob or Tony. It's Tony. Mooney over Olave. Amari, Myers, and Campbell. It's going to be, if you want upside, it's Myers and Campbell. If you want to play it safe, it's Amari and Myers. Pickens over DPJ. Upside will go DPJ. If you want upside, go DPJ. Gabe Davis over Monty in a full PPR. If you need upside, yes. If you need to play it safe, it's definitely Montgomery, though. Start Pickens the Duve or Palmer over Hopkins. If I had to pick any of those, it would be the Duve. Peoples-Jones or Darius Slayton. I'll go with Darius Slayton. Mooney over Chris Olave. Hawkinson or Freiermuth. I'll go with Freiermuth for the upside. Deontay Foreman or Gabe Davis. I'll go with Gabe Davis for the upside. Fields over Lamar this week. We're 8 minutes away from kickoff. Cooper or Pickens, it's going to be Cooper. Zeke or Hunt, I'll risk it with Zeke, and I absolutely hate it. Trade Pittman for Christian Watson and Rondell in Dynasty. In Dynasty, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that in Dynasty. I've got Keenan Allen over the Duve. I've got Campbell over Slayton if it's half or full PPR. I've got Cooper over Pickens. Kamara, Pierce, or Debo in a standard league. Pierce is going to be your safest bet. Kenyon Drake has higher upside than Elijah Mitchell. Tony over Garrett Wilson. Tony for the wide receiver 2. Williams for the flex. Pollard over Patterson. Johnson over Palmer. I'm okay with that. Always never sending a $5 donation. Appreciate you. Palmer or Sutton. I'm going to go Sutton over Palmer. Best fast food burgers. I don't know. If we're talking like just giant chains, I think Wendy's has the best fast food burgers. And then Burger King is like right there with it if I don't care about. Pollard over Olave. Kenyon Drake over Mitchell. Already answered that. D-Hop, Gabe, Boyd, Olave, or Mike Williams. I'm going to go with Gabe, Boyd, and Mike Williams and just skip over D-Hop. Foreman or Patterson. Patterson is higher than Foreman in a full PPR. Sutton or Pollard over D-Hop. I would go with Pollard. Wilson or Olave. I would go Olave. Keenan Allen or Kmet in the flex. Keenan Allen, I'd probably go with Cole Kmet. I don't love it, but I probably would. I do have Kmet over Hawkinson this week. I have Pollard over Olave. Maury Oak becoming a new member of Holden Chubb. Welcome into the exclusive Headliner Nation family. In a half PPR, Pollard's still over Connor for me right now. Mixon or Cook at the flex. I'm going to go with Mixon. Devontae Smith or DJ Moore. I'll go with Devontae Smith. Sutton or Boyd. Sutton is going to be safer. Boyd will have more upside. $70 new members today. Let me check and see where our new member list is at now. Or our total members are at now. Let me see what it is. 1,934 members. 1,934 members. King, Argentina or Brazil? I have no idea about the World Cup, man. I couldn't answer that one for you. Njoku or D-Hop? I'll probably play it safe and go with Njoku. Melvin Gordon, DPJ, Damian Harris, or Matt Collins? DPJ if you want the highest upside. Damian Harris if you want to play it safe. Screw it. Put in the Duve over D-Hop. Good luck, Jake. Hopefully it works out for you. Jamal Williams, Zeke, or Freiermuth. I'll go with Jamal Williams. Kmet or Dulcich. I've got Kmet higher, Knox or Hurst. I'll go with Hurst. Rondale Moore, McLaurin, Pittman, or Van Jefferson. Rondale Moore. Pittman or Ayuk. Jake says Ayuk. I also have Ayuk higher. We're on the same page. 4 minutes to get your questions in. Devin, one of my best ever. Appreciate it. Thank you. Allen or D-Hop? I'm going to go Allen. Pacheco for safe floor or risk it with D-Hop? I would rather risk it with D-Hop, but you have to have somebody that you can put in if he misses. I'm going to go Slayton over Palmer. I'm going to go Kadarius Toney and Pittman. Kmet over Dulcich. Dulcich over Njoku. I'm not even saying names, ladies and gentlemen. I'm answering questions, so make sure you know your question because I'm trying to answer. Jesse, I might be on COD later tonight. We'll see. For sure, though. For sure. I'll tag you guys in the gaming chat. Maybe Jesse, Nick, and Kyle. Little swag. What if we all get ourselves in a little DMZ tonight? Kyle, deep frying your turkey. I'm actually not cooking. My mother-in-law has been gone for several months working. She's coming home and said that she wanted to cook for everybody, so she's going to be cooking. We're just going to do some sides to take over there. Moore, I'm going to go Darnell Moore. Ryan, you'd be down. Make sure you tune into the gaming stream. If you want to play games with me, come to the gaming stream so we can get you added up. Jose, come to the gaming stream. Subscribe to Headliner Gaming. I won't be live tonight or tomorrow night. I'll play off stream a little bit tonight. I'll be live again either Tuesday or Wednesday, though. Gabrielle, welcome to Holden Chubb. Yeah, if you all want to play Warzone with me, yep, you guys have to come to the gaming stream. Make sure I get you added up. McKenzie or Hunt? I'd probably go with Hunt there. Yeah, the Lions are going to get destroyed on Thanksgiving. Traded Tyler Boyd for DeAndre Swift. I don't mind that. Tony, appreciate you. Mike, we'll definitely show you the rope sometime, man. But do they like soccer? That was hilarious last night. Moore or Latavius Murray? Ugh. Murray. Anthony, no, appreciate you. Debo or Davis? Debo safer. Davis has the higher upside. 70 new members today. 71 new members today. I'll go Murray over Moore, and I hate it. I'll play Rondale Moore over Keenan Allen. Yes, 100%. Do I stick with Kamara or Pittman? No, I go with Kamara over both of those guys. I try to risk it and wait on Hopkins. Grab somebody that you can. George with an absolute legend with the gifted subs today. Allen or D-Hop? I probably go with Allen, knowing that he will play. Dusty, you're welcome. 12:59, one more minute. Tony or Pollard in the flex. If you want to play it safe, it's Pollard. If you want more upside, it's Tony. With 500 of those memberships. Not quite, but probably close. Terrace Marshall or Nico Collins. Nico Collins has more touchdown upside. Terrace Marshall has more volume upside. Good luck to everyone and happy Thanksgiving. Dominique, yes, absolutely. Carlos, I've answered that a couple of questions. I have Kmet over Dulcich still. Sutton, Olave, Pierce, pick 2. Sutton and Pierce. Kmet, I've got that one. At least 69, though. Drake or B-Rob in the flex? Probably Drake. Terrace Marshall, Zen, I got you. You probably didn't hear it yet. Terrace Marshall if you need volume upside. Nico Collins if you need touchdown upside. Lance Roy, love the dynamic running back rating. Love it. Absolutely love that you love it. Thank you so much. It is now 1 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great rest of the day. Good luck. Hopefully everybody wins their matchups today. Thank you all for tuning in today. Thank you all for gifting memberships, becoming members. Thank you for being awesome people of this channel. Even if you're not a member, if you're here hitting the like button, viewing the videos, and just participating in the community, it is much appreciated as well. Thank you so much, everyone. Another huge shout out to George for another 20 gifts gifted subs today. Appreciate everybody. Anna gifted subs, like Nick gifted more subs. Appreciate everybody. Thanks so much. Get those dubs. Have a great Sunday. Have a great Monday. We'll see you all in the videos this week. Peace out. Stay safe. Stay healthy, Headliner Nation. I love you all. Goodbye.
When the game on the line, you can't fold and you can't bend. Y'all be playing it safe and I be going for the win. Remember back when they was doubting on the